Lesley Mincher, and I am the primary caregiver for Paul, looking after him at home together with Hospice East Rand. When he was diagnosed, it did come as quite a shock initially, but it's been quite a slow transgression. So in the beginning we just lived normally, carried on, didn't really think about it much. But as his mobility started to go, one realized that he's going to need more than just being a support. He's going to need some form of caregiving. That's when I brought in Hospice, more to guide me and to give me some sort of assistance as to how to do it, because it's not a case of just being there. It's a case of knowing how to do it, when to do what, and how to make him comfortable, because it's all about keeping them comfortable, trying to make them happy, trying to make them feel at ease and at peace, knowing that you'll take over everything. It's not only caring for him, it's taking over the responsibilities that he used to do, because he no longer can do that. So it's quite tough, especially watching them go down on a monthly basis, I'd say. Once he had pneumonia and he was very frail, we really actually thought we'd lost him. But he's a fighter, so he dug himself out of that hole, as he says, and is determined to hang on for as long as he can. There is no cure for his cancer, so he will eventually pass of one of the organ failures, I think they said. So we just have to watch him wither away, go down slowly, and it is tough at times. It's not easy knowing that he's never going to be strong again, that he's never going to be able to do the things that he wants to do, because every day he wants to do things that he no longer can. His legs have gone, the use of his hands have gone, so he just sits and watches TV, he reads a little bit. His eyesight is also starting to deteriorate now. So he's not much he can do, but I try and get him out every day. I knew about Hospice, and I've had an aunt and an uncle go through Hospice Benoni, East Rand, so I knew the setup there. And when he got pneumonia and was really bad, I really thought, when we brought him home, that he wouldn't last long. And at that stage he couldn't even sit up. He was so weak from the pneumonia that I thought, I think I'm going to need some sort of help here of getting him up, washing him down, getting him to bathroom. So I went straight to Hospice, thinking that I would have to go onto a waiting list to start with, because everybody said there's such a waiting, there's so few sisters and caregivers out there that it's not automatic that they will come. But I was fortunate, and they came and saw me the following day, and that was Maya, and we've been with her ever since. And with him getting a little bit stronger, in that he can sit up now, he doesn't, his legs are getting weaker, but he's still a little bit able to do things himself. Maya comes once a week just to check his vitals, check if I need anything, support us on advice, medication-wise, treatment-wise, just to keep him comfortable, not to treat cancer. If you don't have a knowledge of medicine or have an interest in medicine, it's very hard to know what to do when. So to have somebody guiding you, like with Maya sees his edema coming back, she will say, increase his Lasix, which is the order tablet, and that's guiding us. Otherwise you are just at your own discretion change your medication, which is not a good thing. I don't think you need to have some background of what you're doing, and you can't keep running to the doctors all the time. They're fully booked, and just to go and be told that you can take a tablet, it's just easier. And I think the support of Hospice calms the patient. Definitely when he's anxious or he's uptight, if I say Maya's coming on Monday, you can see already, good, somebody that knows a little bit more than us will assess what the condition is. So it's been huge help for me, knowing, and she's on 24 hours on the phone, you know, if I am anxious about something, or like he said, some nasty falls, I can phone her and say, look, you know, what do I do now? Or do you think it's all right if I give him another pain tablet, or can I do this? And she's given me advice, which is a huge help. You know, it's nice to know somebody's at the end of the line, because you don't have the background, the medical background, you know. I have a huge interest in it, and always have had since my own cancer, but it's not, you know, it's not studied knowledge. It's just hit and miss.
Yeah.
Breast cancer, 12 years ago now. And, you know, I always say if there's a form of cancer to get that's going to be treatable, breast cancer is probably the one that's got the best success rate. And I was fortunate, you know, I was quite advanced, but I was lucky, you know. I did the chemo, I did the radiation, and I haven't looked back yet since, you know, and touch wood. Hopefully it won't come back. Maybe it was a meaning for me to get it, so I could understand more of what he was going to do. You know, I can understand where he's coming from and his anxiousness. I went through all that, not knowing, you know, how much longer is it going to take me? Am I going to be around? But, you know, I was fortunate, so it has been positive move for me. You know, you don't wish it on anybody, but it was a learning curve for me, knowing, you know, what he's going through now. I always thought, why did I get it? You know, nobody in my family ever had cancer, so I was the first one to be subjected to it. And I always thought, well, you know, why did I get it? Of all of us, I mean, but now we know. You know, it was preparing me for what I was going to be subjected to, you know, and being the caregiver, you know, you just know the ups and downs that you go through, because emotionally you do go up and down. You have a good day, then you have a bad day, and then you have an angry day, and then you have a calm day. It does, and you know, it's easier for me to understand where he's coming from, you know, not to push it too much, and not to be the know-all, and not, you know, just to let him go through those emotions. You've got to. You know, it's something that you have to work through and deal with. It doesn't go away. It's always there.